Hello, hello, welcome back. It's take two. I don't know what happened. Instagram just cut out. Hey, Noma. Hey, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Instagram just cut out. Thank y'all for coming back. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Instagram just cut out. Sorry, sorry, sorry. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. I'm so sorry, Kat.
It's
Oh
not your
man.
fault. How is it? What are you sorry? What are you apologizing for? It's not your fault. I'm sorry too, because
Oh,
they kicked us out.
I know. It was good, right?
They kicked us off, and didn't get to save it so somebody could shout, like, to like have the replay. But it is what it is. Things are always going to happen, and you have to learn to live with them and move on, right?
Yeah, so this
So
gives you an opportunity to say it all again, girl.
no,
No, I'm kidding. No,
but
but man, Kat, everybody was just sending you so much love in the
I know they
comments,
always
and
do, and
and we're always praying for you
I
and just
said I
loving on
said
you.
I said the other day on a live that you have, this nation, it has done great things for me, but none more significant than what I'm going through right now. I wake up to good morning text from my sisters from Mommy Nation asking how I'm doing, you know. And it's a season right now. You have a baby, and people call to ask you how's the baby, right? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Zuri, like, but that's not what I'm going through right now. Like, people really check up and see how I'm doing, and I'm happy to know that I'm doing so much better. I'm crying now because obviously I'm emotional, but I wake up with more purpose. I wake up with purpose now. I I've always seen the good in things that I have and things that are working. It's one of the reasons. It's one of the ways to get out of whatever you're feeling. Try to focus on the good, right?
Yeah,
And I'm obviously doing that more because my baby is beautiful and
yeah.
she's such a joy. And her smiles, the smiles come in a little bit before 2 months old. Her smiles came in just at the right time.
Yeah.
And when Z smiles, Z's like her mother. Z throws her head back and she let it out, girl. She let it out. She's such a sweetheart. And then my son, like I said, I couldn't shake off the sadness. So he got to, not that I like to hide things from him. I want Ethan to understand that life he's not always going to be happy in life, and you have to learn to deal with things, right? So he saw me and I spoke to him about Texas, and Ethan literally will see me, my eyes will daze off. Sometimes maybe just thinking about maybe lunch or whatever. And he's like, Mom, you okay? Like, he's so into, just this morning, I'm making breakfast and I probably like gazed a little bit and I hear him in the back, Mom, you okay? He's 8,
Yeah.
right? But it's those things that keep me going. My babies are blessed and they're protected, right? I pray over them, and it's all we can do, right? We have to pray over our kids and trust and believe that it's taken care of. And that's what I'm doing with the help of um I've recognized a long time ago that no matter how strong you are, you cannot do life on your own.
Hmm.
You can No matter how strong you are, you cannot do life on your own. So
Yeah.
I've embraced my village, embraced my nation with Mommy Nation. I've embraced my village with my family and close friends. And I've accepted all the help that they're offering. Like you see, I got my hair done. I got my feet done. My feet were starting to look like, let me tell you, a horse. Have you seen a horse toes? Let me tell you,
Yes, I have
sister.
actually. It's bad,
Let
girl.
me
It's
tell
bad.
you, I love Crocs, but Crocs became my solace even more because you gotta hide them things. Nobody can see those things, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Blair one Saturday is like, baby, go do your nails, and I'm like, I don't want to do nails because I like my nails long and I don't want to scratch these. She's like, well, do your feet. I'm like,
Hmm.
okay. So once I started to do those things that normally I would do, because if you know me, you know my nails are never not done. I don't care. I'm gonna do my nails, okay, and I'm gonna do my hair. So I started to do those things. I don't know that I felt that I shouldn't do those things. I've never felt like selfish doing self-care. I just didn't have the will to do them, you know. But I wake up the last 2 3 weeks. 2 weeks I've been waking up and taking Ethan to school and going on walks, doing a little bit more than like my usual, like taking him and go around. And even those, I didn't feel like that would do anything for me because I'm such a power lifter. Like I like the iron. I like to lift. I like to, but it helped. It helped. And Tasha's been checking up on me. Natasha Taylor sent me a podcast to listen to. It's a postpartum podcast on taking care. And when I tell you the nation has come through,
That's so amazing. That's so
they
amazing.
have. And yeah,
Even in the comments, Thrive Business Support says this resonates so much with me. Sounds so close to my journey. Your hair is super cute.
oh, thank you. I
They
had
said,
a emergency, a dental emergency. Like the pregnancy did a number on my gum. I had an accident when I was younger, and the airbag hit me in my face, and it caused
mm,
trauma in my front tooth, right? And I had work done on it and everything. And then during the pregnancy, these hormones work on everything. They act up on every goddamn thing. So it caused my mouth, my gum to, I don't know what it did, but anyway, I started to lose bone in my gum where the trauma was. Long story short, after the pregnancy, the tooth was shaking and all of that. I needed to go get work done. But Blair was at work. Blair had COVID. Blair came down with COVID.
what?
Yeah, Blair came down with COVID, I think 3 or 4 weeks after Z was born. Well, 4 or 5 weeks, because it literally, he went back to work and got it. And obviously, I think it's because, you go back to work, you have a new baby, everybody want to see pictures, everybody's in your space that
Yeah.
usually are not. So, yeah. And I'm like, I gotta go to the dentist. And Aisha called me that day, and I'm like, she's like, what happened? Sis? Something is wrong with you. And I'm like, Aisha, I gotta go to the dentist. I don't want to lose this tooth. Like, I'm freaking out. Like, but I don't have nobody to watch Zuri. My sister is flying. Aisha is like, yo, my sister is in New York. My sister is in New York. She's visiting the. You want me to call her? And she did it on 3 consecutive days because they canceled my initial appointment. When she called to check up on me, I'm like, I didn't go to the dentist, Aisha, because you know, um, they called and canceled that my dentist was not going to be in the office that day, so I have to do Thursday. She's like, oh God, you want me to reach out to my sister? Because no, she's thinking the person that agreed to watch Zuri the day before, no, it's another day, maybe they're not available. She kept on, okay, Kat, let me know if you need help. I may not be able to be there, but I will find somebody who could come up and help you. And it's like, I don't know, like I'm so grateful, and I count my blessings on a daily. And by God's grace, I'm doing way better. I'm doing, like, I got up this morning. I got Ethan. This is his last week of school. Got him ready and all of that. I had breakfast. I'm in the bathroom. He's like, where are you going? Because we're going to like a baseball game tonight. Over here in the bathroom, putting my eyebrows on. Y'all know I don't go nowhere without my eyebrows. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm joining Destiny Live on thing this morning. And, and he's like, oh, okay. But yeah, guys, I'm starting to feel more and more like myself. And Tuesday, today's what? What's Tuesday?
Thursday. Thursday.
Monday, I saw my doctor and I got the okay not to lift iron, but to actually work out. So yeah. Yes, so the
Yay!
incision is looking better. There was a small like keloid coming up from the inside, outside, too much information. But that's gone. He felt it. He said it's looking good. I feel good. I have no pain. I feel like myself. The mind space, the health is getting there. Um, doing better. I'm doing better.
All
Last
right.
weekend, we went out. Like two friends invited us. One invited us on Saturday. One invited us on Sunday. And then my hair is done, so I'm out. So I'm out. I'm not declining. Let's go. And but yeah, I've been feeling better, and I'm so grateful for each of you for any part that you played. And sometimes even you don't have my number, but you know me, and then you write a comment under my a post. Even posting that I love so much was difficult for me. Like I couldn't I couldn't find the drive to post. And here and there, sporadically, I would do one thing, and then the little comments under there would do some small part in lifting me.
Yeah.
um I don't know why I thought that depression, because of I guess my personality, right? Depression has never, I've been through some stuff, we all have, but I've been through some
Yeah.
crap, and I'm never down for too long. I'm always
Yeah.
able to shake myself off because I always look to the brighter side. Like I grew up in a not a terrible family, but I had issues with my mom, right? Like it got bad, right? We're good now. We're speaking terms now. We're not good, but we're good, and that's a story for another day. But it's always been something, but it was you would never be able to look at Kat and say that she's going through anything because for me, there was always something that brought me joy. There was always something to look to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just always felt like dwelling on things that are sad or make you mad or whatever doesn't help the situation. It just sends you in a further funk. So once this started to happen, it was so easy to recognize, like, who is this person? This is not me. This is not me. Like, why am I sitting here not being able to shake off what I'm feeling? Why am I listening to my baby cry and crying with her and like not,
Yeah.
But I'm doing better. I'm doing better.
Yeah.
I'm better.
All right. So, do you want to talk to us a little bit about, aside from, I know girl, I'm just so glad to hear that you're on track. I'm so glad that you opened up to us. You know what I
Of
mean? I know this was
course.
a lot for you. I know this took a lot for you. You know, we love you and we are always praying for you.
Thank you.
And Zuri is amazing. You know, she's here to change the world. You know, I think we all know about her story and how she came into the world,
Yeah.
you know, with all of the trauma from that. So God has big plans for baby girl. I
Yeah.
think we all
Absolutely.
can feel that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yay. I'm so happy for you, Kat. You look so pretty.
Oh, thank you, Des. Thank you. Thank you. This challenge, I told you last night, is right on time because I was already on the mend. I was already starting to feel better before the challenge hits. But obviously, it just took it up a notch. Like I wake up in the morning and I read my chapter and I do my devotional, and
Damn. That's
we're doing
amazing.
good. We're
Yay!
doing
So just
good.
keep doing that every day. Every day, it's right. And it's like as you start to feel it getting better and feeling a little better, you start to yearn for it more. Like,
Yeah.
right? You that's when you're really like seeking God. Like, oh, this feels good. I want more of this. Like,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So that
But
is
I know
so
the
wonderful.
topic. I know the chapter this month is health, and y'all know how I feel about health.
Yeah.
We say it like it's nothing, but health is truly wealth. If you're not
Yeah.
healthy, you can't do anything. And we've always said in the nation with our fitness challenges, you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? If you don't take care of you, you cannot take care of the house. You cannot take care of the kids. You cannot take care of your husband, right? If you don't pour into yourself, if you don't take care of you first, there's no. They say when you're traveling, when you're on the plane, they tell you put your mask on first, right? They
Mm-hmm.
tell you if anything happen and there's cabin pressure or whatever they say do not attempt to help even if it's your kid before putting on your oxygen mask first. You know why? I don't know if any of us stop and felt them. If you are helping your kid and you yourself, you guys are in the same atmosphere, you're in the same predicament, and you
Yeah.
decide to spend your energy on helping your kid while you yourself are not getting the oxygen or whatever you need, you both are gonna go because you're not gonna be able to sustain yourself to help him or her, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have to put yours on first so that you will be there to help whoever it is that you need to help. It's just how health works. You have to take
Yeah.
care of you in order to take care of anybody else. And it's not at all selfish. It's not at all selfish to take care of you
Yeah. Yeah. And
because you
even
you can't do anything for anybody if you are yourself are broken, if you yourself are not well, right?
right.
Imagine being like you whatever happened and then you're sick. When you're sick, who's taking care of the kids? And
Yeah.
like you said last night, we have the power as women, right? We have the
Yeah.
power. We know what to do in whether we were taught it or not. A situation arises, especially with the kids. We know what to do.
Yeah.
Most times the men don't. So
Right.
what purpose are you serving your family, right? If you're not trying to make sure that you are whole first.
Yes.
If the cup
Mm.
is empty, there's nothing to pour out of it. So
Yes.
take care of us. I hear you. I know you on your mission after Jamaica to take care of you, right? To better for you. And it's not. I try to say it all the time. It's not about. It's not all about the physical. It's not all about what we look like. It's not all about that flat tummy. It's not. It's so much more to working out than that. It's so
Yeah.
much more to working out than that. Working out puts you, it just helps centers you. It working out for some working out will give you the energy that you need to complete your day, right?
Yeah.
People go like, oh, working out makes you tired. No, it
No.
releases things in you that just gives you that magic,
Yeah.
right, to help you go on. So a walk, something as small as a walk that I felt like wasn't enough for me, that's what saved me. Right,
Right.
that's what saved me. I
Yeah.
felt like I always walk, but I never felt like walking is enough. But walking can be enough. If that's what you can do, that's what you do. You
Yeah.
always start with what you have. You start where you are. You ain't gonna get up in the morning and go lift 280 pounds if you never did it before, right?
No.
You
No.
ain't
You
gonna
gotta
get up in
feel
the
that.
morning and go run 3 miles if you never did it before.
Yeah.
And if you decided that if it's walking that you can't do, then you go walking. And the person who's running is not doing is no better than you. But
Yeah.
when you walk in, you're lapping the person that is sitting on the couch at home watching TV,
Oh, okay. Listen, you going
right?
faster than somebody.
No
Ooh,
matter,
when you
yes,
walking.
it doesn't matter how slow you go. The fact that you get up and go, you are lapping whoever is sitting on the couch watching TV, right?
Man.
You're telling your body, I want to do something for you. We
Yeah.
expect so much from our bodies, and the things that it wants us to do for it, we don't do. We don't put the right things in our mouths, right?
Mm-hmm.
That this is how you get your body to work for you, because you gotta give it what it needs so that it gives you what you want. And that's
Yeah.
drinking your water, right? That's eating right. That's it's never not eating. I don't care what nobody say. Like, it's never not eating. You have to eat. Prayer and fasting is one thing, but on a journey for like weight loss or transformation of your
Yeah.
body or whatever, it's never okay to not eat. Your body needs fuel. You have to eat. There's all the processes and the things in your body require food. They require fuel, and food is fuel. You have to eat. It's
Yeah.
about what you eat, how much you eat, and what you do in regards to burning calories or like expending, stuff out of your body. But
Mm-hmm.
we gotta take care of our health. Our health
Yeah.
is should be number one priority, because everything else fall in line when you're healthy, when you're available, right? Everything falls in line. I watch basketball a
Amen.
lot. I'm a big NBA fan, and we talk a lot about you know players who are injured and players who are always injured, like their tendency to be injured all the time. And always said in the basketball world, your best asset is availability. No matter how skilled you are, if you're always injured, you're no good to the team because you're on the
Yeah.
bench,
Yeah.
right? The player that is available is the asset, is the one that is gonna that possibly can do something for the team. So always very good to take care of you, to make sure that
Yeah.
your health is in order, so that you can keep pouring into others.
Yeah. It's so important. I see Bree down here in the comments. I see that she had sent me a video request earlier. Bree, did you want to join us this morning real quick? Did you want to hop on in the live with me, Bree? I see she was saying that she needed this. Thank you, Kat. I love this. Bree, send me another
I can
request
you
real
I was
quick.
seeing the comments earlier, and now they've frozen. I haven't seen them for a while now.
Oh no, you can't see them. Oh girl, they you know. Oh, here come Bree. You know they still sending you love,
I
girl.
know, and I receive all
Okay,
of it and send it right back.
here comes Bree. Here comes Bree.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Bree.
Hey,
Morning.
good morning. You look so pretty in front of that
How are
yellow.
you?
I got
Yes.
all dressed up for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I haven't got
Yes.
dressed in like 3-4 months. So I got dressed,
What?
I did my
You see, I just
makeup.
I just got chills. And you looking,
Ooh,
girl. You're
girl.
looking.
I
That
love the
blonde,
You.
makeup.
that
You are
blonde is
glowing.
looking, okay?
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
It's
it.
so pretty.
you. I wanted to say I I totally know exactly what you're feeling, Kat.
Yeah.
I feel like everything you're saying, I've been hearing, I've been doing, I've been going through for like the past, I guess, 3 years with my kids. And
Mhm.
I just, having Mommy Nation is like a big part of, I guess, growing for me. I don't know about the other ladies, but having a village is like a big part. I come from a big family, and it just, I think not having the family aspect right now is like hard for me. So like hearing you talk about how the village has helped you, I'm like, I want a village.
We here. We here, girl.
Girl, you got one. You
Move
got one
all the way
right
in,
now.
girl.
We are your village right now. You in it.
Move all the way in. We are here.
Yes, and my mom has been telling me, she's like, you need to join, you need to do this, and you need to do that. And I'm like, now I'm in the live, and I'm like, wow, you guys are really doing the big things out there, and I really want to keep following you guys and keep watching you guys and seeing how much I can grow on my journey and seeing everything grow and move.
Yeah.
Because it's funny how so many women go through the same thing, but we always think it's just us in that moment. And I think it's crazy because I mean I do hair and I talk to women every day and I'm like, man, I'm having a bad day, man, I'm stressed, man, being a mom is so ghetto. And then I talk to another mom and she's like, girl, it's ghetto. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't really think anybody else was going through the same struggles as me. And
There we are.
it's so crazy that we just need to speak about it and talk about it because we're always keeping it inside and we can't share God's word if we keep it inside. My mom always says, closed mouths do not get fed. You will be hungry.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ladies,
it's
for all the prayers, all the help, because last week or the week before that, I was like not thinking about being here for my children. And that is crazy. Because like you said, how do you get out of this little depression? Like you're like fighting, you're trying to like push yourself, but everything doesn't sound motivating. Everything sounds terrible. Like brushing my teeth, I was like, no, I can sleep another hour. I'm like, get up and go eat. No, I can sleep another hour. And it's crazy because I didn't realize how deep I was in my depression until my parents called me and they were like, you need to get up. Like you just need to get up. And I'm normally a person who's up. I'm up at like 7 normally and getting up and doing all my things and getting into TikTok and having fun. Normally I'm the social butterfly in my group and I haven't been. I just been pushing through, going through. You want to say hi?
Hi.
I'll get you some water in a second, okay? Okay. So it's just, I really appreciate you guys and thank you so much for keeping me in your prayers.
Yes,
Appreciate
girl.
you.
We were praying
Absolutely.
tough. Your mama got on the line and was like, listen, y'all. She was like, we got to pray for my baby.
Yeah. Your mom is amazing.
Yeah, she is wonderful. I'm so glad. So she brought you back here. You're here in Atlanta now?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm making it work. We're probably gonna be here for a little bit just to get me back on track and then I'll be back home.
You got this.
You got it,
You're well.
girl. We
You're
are
well on
praying
your
for
way.
you.
You're well on your way. And
Yes.
you look beautiful. I can feel. I can feel that sense of I got this when you speak. Like I don't know how far down you went, but from hearing you right now and seeing you, I can tell that you've already believed that you're on the mend. And once you believe that you're gonna get out of this, and or you already on your way. So continued prayers for you and these beautiful babies, because you rock and you got this.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
girl. Yes, we are praying for you. We are sending you all kind of love and positivity. And just remember that God sees you. You know what I'm saying? He is right there with you. One of my favorite quotes in the Bible is, you know, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you down low right there, that's when God is like, He wants to, like, just hold you and just comfort you and be like, okay, now, you know what I'm saying? I got you. So just know that, you know what I'm saying? He sees you. He's right there with you. All you got to do is just be like, what's up? Where we at? Where we going? That's another thing I wanted to add, too. When we talk about the manifestation diary and the now list, when we get into it, I just don't want to forget. I want you guys to add it at the top of your page for the rest of the challenge, just right at the top. What do you want me to do today, God? God, what do you want me to do today? You know, and God will start to line things up for with that's within His will for your life, so that you don't have to be beating, you know, believing the demons and the evil thoughts and the things, you know, because that's all the devil just wants to kill, steal, and destroy, right? So it's important to just be walking in God's will, so that you don't get sucked in, because it's so easy.
Very.
right? We
Very.
all know it's so easy with just personal life outside, everything else, plus the whole man, all this extra stuff, girl. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you guys are so open and honest and transparent and just letting somebody else know that they are not alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What am
Especially when
I,
you have kids.
yes, right.
this
As a
program?
whole kids, girl. Right. That's why I be saying, yeah. That's why we calling it mommy hood. Because these kids can get real gangster. You know what I mean? You be like, hold up, bro. Don't make me.
Right? They test
So,
you. They throw. They oh, man.
yeah, so
That's
let's go ahead. As a matter of fact, while I have you here, let's just go ahead and say the prayers, the affirmations. I don't want to hold everybody too long.
upset.
Um, let's just double check real quick. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much for just sharing. That was so beautiful. Okay. All
Thank
right,
you
day 11.
for
Huh?
I say thank you for being the engineer behind all of this, you know. Thank you for providing us a
Yeah.
space. Thank you to Mommy Nation for providing us the space, because probably, obviously, I would speak to my family, but who else would hear my story? Like, maybe I wouldn't feel motivated to tell my story. For somebody who's somewhere deep in the trenches, I probably looked at everybody's life as being perfect, but there's no that even the ones who seem to be perfect are not, you
Yeah.
know? So thank you for the space. Thank you for what you do for us, Destiny. Thank you to the nation for bringing women together to uplift each other. Like, I cannot stress enough how much this does for me, and I'm pretty sure how much it does for everybody else. So this is appreciated.
All right. Whoop, whoop.
Can I get a
Okay.
t-shirt? Can I get a hoodie? I'm trying to represent.
Absolutely, girl. Girl, check me your address, girl. We can give you hoodies, t-shirts, socks. Okay, look. All right, day 11, health. Creator of all of the universe, I pray for your healing touch on us. Make every part of our bodies function the way that you designed them to. Wherever there is anything out of balance, set it in perfect working order.
Amen.
Heal us of any disease, illness, injury, infirmity, or weakness. Strengthen our body to successfully endure our workload. And when we sleep, may we wake up completely rested, rejuvenated, and refreshed. Give us strong hearts that don't fail. I pray that we will have the desire to take care of our bodies, to eat the kind of food that brings health, to get regular exercise and avoid anything that will be harmful to us. Help us to understand that our bodies are your temple and we should care for them as such. I pray that we will present them as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to you. When we are ill, I pray that you will sustain us and heal us. Fill us with your joy to give us strength. Specifically, I pray for give us faith to say, "Oh Lord, my God, I cried out to you and you healed me." Thank you, God, that you are my healer. I pray that we will live a long and healthy life, and when death does come, may it be accompanied by peace and not unbearable suffering and agony. Thank you, Lord, that you will be there to welcome us into your presence and not a moment before your appointed hour. Hmm. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Now
Amen.
let's go ahead and affirm it. Like I said in my email, I did send out some bonus affirmations if you are like on a little health kick and stuff. So let me know if you didn't get the email. I'll send that out again, or I can maybe post it up in the Facebook group. But for right now, in the guide, I am healthy. My children are healthy.
My
We
children are
are
healthy.
healed.
They're
We are
healed.
in perfect health.
They're in perfect health.
I am healthy, happy, and radiant.
I'm healthy, happy, and radiant.
I appreciate and love my body.
Shit, and love my body.
I am focused and motivated.
I am focused and
I'm
motivated.
motivated.
My sleep is relaxed and refreshing.
Yes, my sleep is relaxed and refreshing.
My body is the sexiest it has ever been.
Hey,
That
my
is
body is the sexiest it has ever been.
everything.
We are in perfect health. Now, don't forget to tackle your now list. Make sure you're giving thanks. And we do have another entry in the
Journal.
manifestation diary. Yes. Now, this is all about gratitude, okay? Now, I love this for today, ending what we just, our whole live, everything, this whole session today. This is going to be perfect. I want you guys to go into your diary and you're going to just write down everything that you're thankful for. I want you to just fill up the page. Whether, like you said, you just got your hair done, you did your makeup. I'm thankful that sometimes I'll be like, I'm thankful I did Harmony's hair this morning. Every morning I might not be able to do it all cute and stuff with the beads and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going down the list of everything. You're thankful that you saw the moon the other night. If you're thankful that you lost 10 pounds. If you're thankful that, you know what I'm saying, you just got your hair done. Like, whatever it is, just fill up the page because you never know. First of all, you just don't know how much gratitude it'll just shift the mood in an instant. I mean, just instantly, right? And so you want to be able to, because we wrote earlier about recognizing our triggers, what makes us anxious, right? So when those triggers pop up and you feel it, whatever, you can whip out your guys and just go right back to it and just shout out the stuff that you wrote down. You know what I'm saying? Just shout it out in those moments when you need to.
It's also a way.
Feeling good.
It's also a way to focus and redirect your focus to what it is that's good. So you always have that to come back to, like, okay, this is not working right now, but these are all the things that are working for me, Yeah. So
I love that. Absolutely. So I want you guys to really dive into this. Fill up the page. It could be little, it could be small, it could be medium, it could be whatever. And my cow says, speaking of health, Fit Mommy Challenge is coming soon. Whoa, listen, I'm gonna be serious about it this time. Fit Mommy Challenge. Look, I got my shirt on.
what you got? Hey, that's the first thing.
When we starting? When we starting, Mike? I'm ready.
Right.
All right, so you guys, Otanya says, Brianna, love to see you. Okay. Yes, everybody, please reach out to Brianna. She's the newest mommy in Mommy Nation. Okay. We have accepted her into our village. Her mom, Tracy.
Absolutely.
Tracy. They are wonderful, wonderful women. We love them all. So you guys, let's go ahead and close it out with that. I hope you have a wonderful day. This was amazing. Thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate it, Bree. I know this was big for you, girl. I know this was big. I'm so glad that this is the live that saved, right? Can you imagine the other one? So, but see how God works. He worked it out, so everybody's good. All right. So, shout out to the replay. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, amazing day. We will be back tomorrow at 11:11.
Bye, Bree.
Bye.
Bye, Bess.
Have a great day. I love y'all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you.